this is not really a question, but what do you think about this? I suggest my learners, this must be an English teacher here, that they speak everything
Mm.
out loud as they do it simultaneously, such as, I'm in the kitchen cooking macaroni and cheese, the recipe. Just, does it make sense to just stand there doing stuff and just say what you do? Now I'm taking the screen cleaner and I am spraying it on the screen, and now I'm wiping it with a purple rag. Does that does that help, or is that just the stage before the psych
Man.
ward? Yeah.
It does. Well, I mean, both, I'd say. It does seem like, if you if you live in a house like by yourself or
Mhm.
with maybe with your family, and they know you very well, then I think that that's a pretty good thing to do. It's quite a good idea. If you live in a house with people that you don't know very well, um, I don't know that that would give a great impression to other people.
Yeah.
Uh,
I,
I'm
I
opening my eyes. I'm waking up.
Well,
I'm
there's
stepping.
also, yeah, because think about the scope of that. It seems like that's a lot of stuff, and it might be, but it's all from the same point of view. I'm doing this and then doing that. So you're working on your sort of present continuous way of speaking, but you're also getting used to just saying words. So just getting used to getting into the habit of vocalizing your thoughts, you are going to be building those connections between the vocabulary that you know, and you're going to be sort of strengthening those connections in your head, right? So because you're using them more, you're accessing them more often. But why I think maybe a general question to answer, for example, recording as we talked about, might be better, is that you don't know exactly what angle it's going to be. You might have to answer it with a personal story that you want to share as a detail. You might
Right.
have to answer it in the abstract, speaking very generally. You might have to give specific examples. So I think the range of tenses and the range of grammar that you would have to use to answer a discussion question that you find online, as you suggested, or that you just make yourself, would probably be a better way in general to practice in a sort of a focused way. And not that you shouldn't describe what you're doing, but I think it's maybe not as effective as the other way.
I think it's more limited
Yeah.
in terms of it's a good way of getting some kind of everyday vocabulary, because if you're saying like I'm using the how do I say this thing, and then write down the thing that you don't know and then look it up later.
Right.
I'm using the thing to what is this called? I don't know what this is called. So you can figure
So
out a
whisk,
lot of
Francis. It's whisk,
to me
and
it
you're
was a good.
whisking the hummus. It's hummus, Francis.
I was using a spatula to stir a soup. That's what I was doing.
All right.
And how you could possibly have confused them is beyond me. Look, here's a whisk. That's a whisk. You're whisking like that. And this one
Oh.
is a spatula. You know,
Wouldn't at the
it's
end of whisking you do a slow pass like that?
no, at the end of whisking, you go like that,
You
don't you?
tap.
Sort of,
Yeah.
yeah, get rid of the rest of the egg or whatever it
And
is.
then then you lick it
um,
up. Well, if it's just egg, you don't. But if
well,
it's,
yeah.
yeah,
Unless you're
if it's
rocky,
if it's frosting,
ooh, that's a different story.
it's a very different story.
Um, but no, I think that the limit of that of doing that is quite limited. That's a bad sentence.
Yeah.
The
Try again, Francis.
possi-
Yeah.
the possibilities of that, like saying things as you're doing them, are pretty limited.
Yeah.
It's a good way to start, but I think that there's only a certain number of things that we do in a normal day, isn't there? It's not like you're going to be saying, "I'm about to jump out of this plane and open my parachute."
Right.
It's not something that happens every day
Right.
for
I'm
most
about
people.
to discover a new law of nature, and then describe that.
Exactly.
Unlikely. Yeah, I
Um,
agree. And grammatically, it's very limit. It's a very limited structure. But I think I think we're in total agreement on this one.
Yeah.
Again, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and give the video a like if you like it. If you don't like it, then do the other one if you like. Do the other one if you like. And if you like, do the other one. And subscribe so that you can see future videos. Also, check out the courses, Francis's courses, in the links in the description. All right.